Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marie Hope speaking.
It's wonderful to see you, and it's wonderful to have you on the program.
Well, it's wonderful to be here, Bing. This is your first program of the season, I presume?
No, Bob. This is my third program.
Your third program?
Yeah.
And you just called me in for repairs? How you existed, I can't understand this.
You know how it is. A coach doesn't like to start the season off with the scrub team.
Yes.
You open with your triple threats.
You know, you're getting awfully smug since the Paramount Makeup Department voted you Mr. Overtime in 1951.
You've been accorded a few honors over at Paramount yourself, my boy.
What's that?
Well, I've heard that the waitresses in the commissary have just voted you the dream boy who is most likely to leave a nickel under the plate. Short line.
You're working with your hand on your hip. Watch it.
Watching Uncle Milton.
We certainly keep Paramount in an uproar.
Yeah, I wonder why they don't get rid of us. But I'm sorry I didn't have you as a guest on my first program, but the fact of the matter is, old chap, I didn't need you.
Oh, that'll be the day.
What I mean, I had.
Need me.
You know who I had, don't you?
Who'd you have with you?
Jane Wyman.
Jane Wyman. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's really a glamour gal.
Isn't
Gosh,
she?
She's done love scenes with all the handsome leading men: Kirk Douglas, Cornell Wilde, Gregory Peck.
And now I'm her leading man.
Well, she probably needed a rest.
I resent that fender hip.
You do, Ham Hock?
Oh, now we've done it. I believe we've had our first spat.
Well, I'm sorry, streetcar.
Forgive me, Desire. Say, you know what I heard? Is this true? True or false? They got you making a Western over at the celluloid mill over there on
That's
Marathon?
right. That's right. It's called Son of Paleface. That's me, see?
You're the
and
son
I'm the son, and I work with Roy Rogers and Jane Russell.
Jane Russell. Now, I knew we'd fool around and hit on a happy topic eventually. If we just
Stop
kept
drooling.
punching.
You're wrinkling my velvet underwear. And my taffeta spats.
Sorry.
I tell you, though, playing a cowboy has opened up a whole new field for me. You know how Roy Rogers, Hoppy, and Gene Autry all have items in the stores with their names on them?
You're going to muscle in on their racket,
Yes,
huh?
I'm going to put out a complete line of Bob Hope items. Why, before long, everyone in the country will be wearing my clothes.
Well, there's room. But
Now, wait a minute. Wait, I checked this script just half an hour ago, and I'd sworn I didn't leave you a laugh in there. How did that
Well, don't open a vein or go through a shower door or anything over it.
There's room. What kind of a punchline is that?
Well, it was much. You got a little
I
snicker.
went over the whole script, and you wind up getting a laugh with "there's room." I can't understand. It's the last time I buy a Geiger counter from a CBS usher. Traitors.
The way I read the line, there's room. I read it so magnificently. It had to evoke
Yes.
something.
There's room. It's
There's an
not
actor.
even-
Don't be bitter about it. Just an
There's
actor.
room. That's not even funny. Your brother Everett must have a clack in the audience tonight.
He is. He's out there. He's with a large group from the Finlandia Baths. Very steamy group,
Yes,
too.
that's what I smell, huh? I thought a track team went through here. But getting back to the Bob Hope line of clothes, I wish you all kinds of luck. But please don't expect me to buy any of them.
That's my line. I can never top that.
I should have known. It's straight, isn't it?
I don't think I'll get anything out of that line.
Good night.
But getting back to the Bob Hope line of clothes, I wish you all kinds of luck, but please don't expect me to buy any of them.
I thought I did it better. Hold on a minute, Sam. Don't buy any, not even wholesale, huh?
No, I'm very happy with the clothes I got because I feel that I'm always presentable.
I'll try and convince that hotel clerk in Vancouver.
Oh, wait a minute.
Say, the next time you go on a trip, you better stop by my factory, though, and get some of my flashy clothes.
No, I can't, Bob. I'm sorry. I have lots of sport coats, lots of slacks.
Well, then how about some foundation garments?
You going to manufacture Bob Hope foundation garments, too?
Yeah, I'm going to get even closer to the public than Hoppy.
Well, you've had the public yawning for years. I guess they can go for a little two-way stretch.
There's room. I always say.
You know, Bob, I don't want to turn you green with envy or anything like that, but it so happens I got a little line of merchandise coming out myself.
No.
Yes, I'm coming out with a group of articles which are to be called Bing's Things.
Bing's thing.
Yeah.
First he gets a laugh with There's Room, now Bing stings. Bing stings, I warn you, Crosby, it's illegal to sell children in this country.
No, I don't mean anything like that. These things are articles of apparel in a new line of children's toys. Say, by the way, I'm looking for suggestions, for new items. Mm-hmm. Tell me, when you were a little boy, what did you play with?
Little girls.
Never should have asked that. That straight line can get any kind of
It was
answer
sweet
out
of you. I may give you one of my... new sport coats. May even throw in a pair of slacks.
I can't understand why you're so intent on getting into a new racket with all your dough. Don't you realize you can't take it with you?
If I can't take it with me, I'll be back.
You think it'll be worth the climb?
There's room. I'm going to say it every time he gets a laugh. I may do something with it.
You don't forget a thing, do you?
And look who's talking about making more money, the Aga Khan of Elko. Wait till Son of Paleface hits that town. Those cowboys will see a real cowboy.
Say, just for pleasant diversion, why don't we talk about my picture?
Oh, do you make pictures?
Yes.
Really? What's Mac Sennett got you in these days?
My current offering happens to be Here Comes the Groom. He's doing big business.
Boy. I enjoyed Here Comes the Groom, Bing, and I was amazed at one thing.
What's that?
I was surprised that a man of your age could make it down the aisle.
Wait. Now, I want to tell you something, Sandpiper. I'm not ashamed of my age. You just ask me how old I am, I'll admit it.
Well, how old are you?
32.
You're a liar.
I'll admit it.
Well, if you don't mind a word of advice, Century Plant, I'd advise that you hurry up and make the step to TV while you're still up and about. Why don't you get Chesterfield to put you on TV?
Well, they're happy with me on the radio. They're not looking for any improvement.
There's room.
No, down.
I knew I could make it fit.
This kid never gives up.
But you're behind times. Well, I'm already set for my TV shows this season.
Yes, I've heard about your program. Should we talk about the jokes? Do you want to talk about
wait a minute. What's wrong with my jokes on TV?
Nothing. I suppose they were terrific when you were in vaudeville, but...
Now, listen, I've got all new jokes for television. This is a whole new field. Vaudeville is behind me.
There's room.
He did it again.
Got to keep it rolling.
You can't turn your back around here.
Don't turn your back. Well, we got a little song to do here for the folks.
Oh, we're going to do a song?
Yes,
what
sir.
song are we going to sing?
Read that up a little. It's a cue. I think the group is asleep.
Oh, yes. What are we going to sing?
That's better. All right, now we got him.
A song about sweet violets they will sing.
A vocal group, some class. Sounds like Hugo Winterhalter.
Nothing but the best.
A song about sweet violets they will sing. This song's even older than Robert and...
Wait, you young upstarts, I'm just 32.
And I'm Winston Churchill, and he's Margaret True.
Man alive, but this fellow is glib. When I first heard his jokes, I fell out of my crib.
Quit your knocking, I'm not getting paid.
Well, don't worry, I'm taking care of you. When you leave here, you'll be loaded with sweet violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets.
How about television, Bing? What do you say?
I thought if I hid out, it might go away.
Well, I've lined up some big TV dates at the next roller derby. I'm sharpening the skates.
That's the stuff. Your career has begun. Someday you'll be sweeping out Studio One.
All right, laugh, but I'll star on TV.
This boy's flipped his lid. He's been sniffing those sweet violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets.
Say, pal, out at Paramount, starting today, we're sharing a dressing room.
Hip, hip, who gave this ridiculous order, pray tell?
I think you will find the arrangement is swell.
I'll move out.
Well, that won't make me sore. Jane Russell has her dressing room right next door.
Then, dear boy, I'll be happy to stay.
But she's already covered the transom with sweet fire.
How sneaky of her.
Sweeter than the roses.
How about the keyhole?
Sorry, old sock, but she's plugged up the lock.
Covered it over with sweet violets.
How we betting?
Some sponsors sell sealing wax, some peddle soap.
Some hustle pig's feet and some feature
Bobby socks, buggy whips, bubble gum beer.
blackstrap molasses, black strapless suspenders, and books for improving the mind.
Some sponsors sell pills to reduce the bewildering buzzes. Below lots of belts.
But we're proud of our sponsor who sells you those sweet Chesterfields. Mildest of all tobaccos, carton or pack, we're both standing back, standing right back on those sweet Chesterfields.